But let me go to the pro-democracy agenda, because that I think is crucial. We're in a situation now, before the People Act got killed last week, and we had our criticisms of its public campaign financing provisions. I think we got a little overexcited that it's not like we only have existed because we were able to get presidential primary matching funds. That was nice. The reforms they proposed put it out of our reach. The public campaign financing for members of Congress, $50,000 in small donations. Mike Feinstein and I went back and did a spreadsheet. We've had 544 candidates for the House since 1990. We only know of one that would qualify under the new standard, and maybe two others might have. I mean, it's just out of reach for us. So that's an issue. But on the other hand, the federal standards that would make it easier for people to vote, get rid of partisan gerrymandering, more disclosure of dark money, or first disclosure of dark money, all those were good provisions. Now that's all dead. And the Democrats can't get out of their own way to get it passed. So it's now, again, a messaging bill. So I think it's a good time to get involved in this democracy discussion, which is, first of all, not just about getting your right to vote, but also about getting your right to vote for who you want once you're in the voting booth and got your ballot. Because we have a system that is exclusionary. We know about the ballot access problems. And there hasn't been a good fair ballot access bill in Congress since John Conyers dropped his that he introduced in the late 90s and then dropped after the 2000 campaign when they said Ralph Nader spoiled the election. But it set federal standards for federal elections that are much lower than we now have in most states, even though they're still higher than most other democracies around the world. This is something that needs to be an issue for us, because right now we're fighting state by state, battle by battle, lawsuit here, petition drive there. Nevada just passed a law, which Richard Winger says was aimed at the Green Party, make it harder to get on a ballot. They tripled our signatures and vote requirements in New York under the cover of COVID, and wiped out all the third parties. Yeah, there are four parties on the ballot line, but the Working Families always runs the Democrat, and the Conservatives always run the Republican. So it's four ballot lines, but two candidates. And they call that a multi-party system. So we got to get 45,000 signatures in 42 days to get back on the ballot. That's so-called progressive New York. So ballot access is a big issue.